Approach these cards with caution. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. Now, this is actually hilarious right now. Chaos Angel has reached over the $90 mark right now. And this is me once again going, Maze is within a month away right now. People are looking around and, you're shelling out all of this money. You're like, $90 Chaos Angels. Konami could never want to reprint this card in a set like this. Oh, I'm here to tell you that we are in the warning range of this. Now, Chaos Angel is a very powerful card. And you might be like, well, I don't know if they'd want to reprint it necessarily. Would they announce that they wanted to reprint Chaos Angel? Does Chaos Angel have that much reprint equity? Well, here's the thingaroo here that's, I guess, got people confused as to what's going on here. But transaction rollback is in this set. Konami wants to sell you on the fact that they want you to buy Labyrinth cards. And guess what better way to do that? Well, not only do we just drop transaction rollback in here, we drop Chaos Angel in Maze as well. And suddenly, you're watching this $90 card go straight down into the toilet. All right? All of that $95 that you've spent could actually just end up getting washed away into the void. Now, what if I'm wrong? What if there is no Chaos Angel here? What if it's Thrust that gets the reprint? What if it's Quem? Here's the biggest takeaway that people just throwing their money at their screen right now and just wasting it away. Reprint sets happen every couple of months. When we can see down the pipeline of Horizon here, and you look at something, what was it, like Saiho or whatever set Chaos Angel came from, you take a look at a set like that, and you're like, okay, Megatons are coming up here in the next, 8 months, 9 months. So now we kind of twist and turn our heads a little bit here and go, Konami's going to want to cash in on some of that reprint equity early, especially if they're pushing things right now. So, yes, I have a feeling that Chaos Angel is going to get reprinted. And it's going to be a freaking hilarious time that we watch this thing continue to accelerate up beyond $100 here. Because, this is... Does anybody else remember Access Code Talker? And the Medulce decks that were playing triple of it? And, the craziness that was being brought to the table by the large number that was that. Well, that's kind of what it is here. Builds are relying on Pot of Extravagance to generate this huge flow of things. And that's why you're seeing people have to pick up multiple copies of these Chaos Angels to kind of generate the best part of this. I mean, yeah, Pot of Prosperity versus Pot of Extravagance in your Labyrinth deck. I've heard a case for both, all right? I'm going to just toss it up into player preference at this point. You make whatever sort of decision that you want to make on the deck building. Obviously, with the transaction rollbacks coming, the draw 2 is probably going to seem a little bit more inviting, obviously with the Chandelures and things like that. So it's going to be a little bit better. Also, I just want to throw this out there. While you're looking at transaction rollback and you're looking at the craziness that's supposed to come with this deck, you got to ask yourself, is this going to be the best deck in the room? Are we spending all this money on transaction rollbacks, Chaos Angels, to just not end up being the best deck in the room? Because, I hate to tell you this, but Fire Kings have a free built-in spell card that pops their own Fire Kings and then can pop your back row on the passive, which puts you into even worse of a position. And as we saw at YCS Japan, Labyrinth versus Fire Kings, Well, they kind of just get blown out by it. Especially, obviously you can adjust with things and, you can play the, the Tufel Rufe, the trap card that's coming out to kind of try to offset this. Yes, when Fire Kings go full power, Labyrinth does get Tufe, and it will kind of help them out a little bit. Not a lot, but it's supposed to be enough kind of offset things and kind of allow the deck a chance to at least try to establish. We're going to use very bold letters, try, there to do something. But I honestly don't think that Labyrinth, with all this money that people are throwing at their decks, and they're trying to expect this, if they're absolutely thinking that they're going to be the best deck in the room, I don't think they are. I think Fire Kings, at the expected numbers that I'm seeing people throw at things, 3 Chaos Angels right now cost about as much as a Sinful Spoils package almost, minus like $20. And that's 3 cards. I almost, minus transaction rollbacks, or with transaction rollbacks, it might actually cost more to build Labyrinth than, SP Lunite. Oh, both decks want to play SP Lunite, so that's not going to really matter all that much. That's kind of crazy to think about, right? That with how much money is being thrown around right now, looking at this, that you probably are going to be seeing about the same numbers at the end of the day. Think about that. That is actually insane to think about. So, overall, I wanted to be nice to everybody, and I wanted to go, hey, with just try to use a little bit more caution when approaching this. You are so close to a reprint set. You're going to have a lot of people screaming to the top of their lungs in a week if this does come to pass. And you're going to have people go, how could they do this? Konami's such a dog shit company. And it's like, but you're the one that spent $300 post-tax, post-shipping on Chaos Angels when you could have waited 3 weeks to see the reprint. And I guarantee you that the minute we see a collector's rare Chaos Angel, people are going to lose their shit even more. Now they're going to be pissed that they picked up these secret rares at $90. Now they're going to be mad that it's available in a lower rarity and a higher. You believe this shit? You believe that people get upset at the fact that we see higher rarity cards being produced? I fundamentally don't get it, man. They're like, well, you could have reprinted that in a higher rarity when you first brought it. Yeah, Chaos Angel should have been a Starlight rare. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that fact, Card's so gosh darn good. But, it was originally released as, a rare in Japan? And the TCG is the one that's looking at all of this reprint equity that this card has going for it right now. And it's a wild ride to see all of this just being tossed around right now. So, buckle up. It's going to be amazing. Outside of that, what else are you expecting in Maze? I really do think that we do have an upwards potential of something scary getting slammed out here. I do think that whatever ends up coming out of this, a lot of us are going to be very shocked about. Or maybe we're just going to be like, oh, okay, well, right on time, or, maybe it's just Quem that'll be the big thing. But it would make more sense to approach a set here. Get some Unchained cards in here for reprints, even though, Abomination's Prison should have been reprinted a very long time ago again. But it feels like most of these reprints are delayed like 6 months. So like seeing a Quem reprint, from like Fallen of Albaz doing a little bit better along, the lines of, oh, hey, here's your Chaos Angel reprint that you finally should have seen. It's definitely starting to kind of accelerate on that degree. So when you look at set designs in the TCG, they always feel, like I said, so far behind. Like it's almost like it's a mystical place when you look at these sorts of things, and you're like, oh, wow, like I can't believe that. Yeah, me either. I don't understand. Maybe Dual Terminal, they were very far ahead for the Hidden Arsenal set, but who knows? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys are expecting, and I look forward to feasting on absolute Chaos Angel madness either way. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.